Okay, you made your decision. You're ready to move to Thailand. Your checklist is complete. Are you sure? Wait, hold on. Let's work on our mental plan. This segment of my docu-series is called LA to Thailand, the mental plan. And I want to talk about the things that we need to do to get prepared for this move. That's why I give us 3 to 5 years, because this is a long checklist and we got to have it down pat before we go. So follow this journey, Thailand in 2030, and let's get down to business. First question I pose to you is, are you okay? This is the mental part of it. So this is what I want to get into. Are you okay mentally moving from country to country, opposed state to state? Like, I'm a celebrity trainer, so I've been traveling around the world for the last 22 years. So I know what it's like. I know how you can be from state to state and got to get home real quick. That's okay. It's still inconvenience, but it's still okay. You can get home. When you're doing country to country, that's a whole different story. You're not coming back anytime soon. You're talking a few hours, many hours, depends on where you are. So if we're in Thailand and I have family in New York and LA, I'm not going to be able to get to them immediately. It's going to take a day plus. You're talking 12 to 15-hour flights. We're talking a preparation before that, and we're talking about finally getting to them. Where if it's state to state, if I'm on East Coast or West Coast, I can get there 5 hours max. Or I can be, any other place I can get there in the States, and I feel comfortable because I'm so much more connected. Time zones are similar. Everything flows. I'm familiar with the territory no matter what city I'm in. I'm used to getting around. So that mental part will not affect me. But when you're country to country, that's totally different. Think about that. From the States to Thailand, you're talking 12 to 15 hours. Don't let it be connections. We're talking probably a lot longer than that. Are you mentally prepared to understand, okay, if I'm going to make this move, I'm going to be away from family and friends for a long time? And if you're comfortable with that, let's go to the next topic. Can you leave family and friends and make new friends? That's an issue. That's hard for a lot of people. Some people are they want to get away, they want peace of mind, they're introverts, so that's fine. But how do you make new friends being an introvert? I'm an extrovert, so it's easy for me to make friends. But are you willing to be that far away from family, missing them, but at the same time making new friends and possibly new, fake family members, to just to make you feel better and more comfortable? That's a hard thing because a lot of people just aren't into meeting new people. There's trust issues, there's fear, there's a lot of different things. People have betrayed, even friends have betrayed you. So meeting new friends is kind of hard. Making new friends can be kind of hard. Now imagine making them in another country with different lifestyles, with different languages, with things they're accustomed to that you're not even aware of, and you don't even know if you can adapt to it. So that can be an issue too. Making new friends. And now if you're okay with that, let's go to the next topic. This is my favorite topic. This is the big part of being mentally prepared. Okay, now cost of living versus lifestyle. See, we all want to move. Why? Oh, the cost of living is so much cheaper. Oh, I can get this, I can get that, I can live in this place for such and such. Oh, this is great. But you know what? In order to do that, you have to sacrifice your current lifestyle. Are you mentally prepared, and are you willing to do that? Just think about that for a second. Let's talk about food. Western food opposed to Thai food. Are you comfortable knowing that you're going to be eating Thai food all the time? Is that okay with you? Do you even like Thai food? Now, when we talk about cost of living and lifestyle, we talk about, part of enjoying that cost of living is enjoying that lifestyle, eating the food all the time, opposed to buying the stuff that you're used to and paying much more money for it, defeating the purpose of the cost of living. I have something else for you. I want to buy clothes. I got brand name stuff I want, Can you do that out there? If you can't, are you comfortable wearing what you can find out there in those local malls that are still nice and actually very nice and comfortable, but the problem is they're not the brand you're used to, they're not the material you're used to, things like that. Are you comfortable just knowing you can't get the same items you're used to getting? There's no Amazon out there. There's places, things like Amazon, where you can get it delivered, but it still won't be the exact thing that you're looking for. Are you comfortable with that part of the lifestyle change? Now, remember, cost of living is great out there, but there's a reason the cost of living is great, because you have to adapt to their lifestyle in order to enjoy that cost of living. Is that okay with you? What are we talking about? We're talking about clothing. We're talking about food. I have something else. Language. Are you okay understanding? Okay, once I get there, I need to know most of the language, some of the language, or a little bit. You need to know something. You need to at least start learning to use little phrases, little basic phrases to get you by until you get more accustomed and more into the language out there. Are you mentally prepared to learn the language? Are you mentally prepared to always eating Thai food? Well, eating it on a regular basis. Let's not say always. Are you mentally prepared for wearing different type of clothing, different styles, different brands? Are you ready for that? I have a really good mental one for you. How about this one? Driving. You know they drive on the opposite side of the road, right? You know that, right? So the steering wheel is on the right side opposed to the left side the way we are. Are you mentally prepared for that? No way. That's a hard one. That's going to throw you off mentally. Here's the thing, and I was watching one of these Thailand videos. You know I love all the Thailand videos. I've seen them all, most of them. And I was watching one, and one lady said it was very good. She said, when you're there and if you decide to drive, just remember, when you're driving, you as a driver should always be in the middle of the road. If you're not in the middle of the road, that means you're on the wrong side of the road. And I really like that. Just think about that for a second. If you're driving and if where you're driving is not in the middle of the road, you are on the wrong side of the road. So again, are you mentally prepared for that challenge of driving on the opposite side of the car? Think about that. And how about this one? Something for all us big city guys. Patience. Do you have the patience? Even though I hear Bangkok is fast, just like New York or LA. But if you're coming from somewhere that's if you're going to somewhere else like a Hoi Hin or somewhere where it's much more slower pace, even Bangkok is still out here slower. They do things a lot slower. They don't move around fast like we do out here. Are you patient enough for that? I know at times I can be very impatient and frustrated for no reason, just because it's the New York in me. Born and raised in Brooklyn, I'm just like, boom, boom, boom. We move fast. We want it now. We want it at this time. We want it this way. Come to LA, it's not that way, but it's still similar. I'm still used to a faster pace. So imagine being in a whole other country. Now I got to sit back and wait on their time. I have to be on their time. Are you mentally prepared for that? Just slowing down and letting things come to you. If you are, I have something else for you. How about self-care? Grooming, haircuts for men, nails and all that stuff for women. That should be easy out there. We got the massages out there. They're good for that. But let's talk in terms of, hey, I wear locks, If you got locks or braids, like how does that work? Are you patient knowing you might have to go to the other side of Bangkok or wherever to get your hair done? And of course, we're the most loyal when it comes to our barber, our hair technician or whatever. We know who we have. We're used to it. We're comfortable. We've been with them for years. That's all we want. Are you mentally prepared finding someone new, or maybe finding several people new and sticking with them for the long run? Is that something you're mentally prepared to do? Is having your hair done out there for the rest of your life and just getting used to it? If you're comfortable with all these things, if you're comfortable, I can't even say the word. If you're comfortable with all these things, then the mental part of the move is done. The mental part, this is what we're talking about. This is this segment, the mental part. If you're comfortable with name brand clothes being different, food being different, lifestyle being different, languages, self-care, all that stuff, if you're comfortable adjusting all those things, family and friends, missing family and friends, being in an uncomfortable environment so far away, if you're comfortable with all that, half the move is already done. The main part is the mental. If you can get the mental part done, then we work on making everything else flow into place. And that's where I come in. Malcolm Martin, 3 to 5 year plan, Thailand in 2030, making this move, making this transition as smooth as possible. We got the mental part down. Now let's get down to business. Thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe to this docuseries, Thailand in 2030. That's where we're headed. I'm out. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.